Last session. This is your host, Phonics. You are tuned in to Class in Session.
What it do? What's going down? It's the boy Othello C holding it down. God Phonics is not here. He is fucking absent. We are starting off the fucking show with F words and N words with my cast. Can I get a quick roll call to my left?
The one and only Ryan Carey back for a little guest spot. You can follow me on Snapchat at StretchCarey and Twitter and Instagram at @BRyanCarey.
And on the right side, what we got?
Hey, it's your girl Diana, aka Princess D's Nuts. You can find me on Snapchat at PrincessDXO. You can find me on YouTube at Adventures with Princess D's Nuts. And you can find me on Instagram, Princess D's Nuts, all S's for stalk me online. Not in real life. Fuck you, Snapchat. Fuck you, Snapchat.
My name is Sarah. You can follow me on Instagram at _Miss Sarah Cereal, and you can follow me on Twitter at Miss Sarah Cereal. It's MISS, Sarah with an H.
Awesome. My name is Othello again. Follow me at Othello C on all social media formats. And hit them folk FL on the PS4. Hit me up with a Grand Theft Auto 5. And holla at the boy DJ Dempsey, not DJ Dimples. Spell his name right. There's no I in there. DJ Dempsey. For all your music requests, hit my man's up. For the pool parties, for the topless parties, definitely hit my man up. Today we got a dope show. We will be talking about the fuckery between Meek and Safari, and we will also be talking about the fuckery at the BET Awards. Lunchroom is going to be on point. We got fake friends and catcalling. And music, we'll be talking about how great Grateful may not have been. And we might even stroll into detention with Joe Buttons one more time. How was your weekend?
I did yard work on Saturday, but I saw DJ Dempsey Saturday night. It was bank account says it was a good night.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you wake up and was like, oh, there's money still in here for the week?
There was like, oh, you can still get that ramen this week. Got you, fam.
Stop eating ramen, man. And make it sperm taste
I'm not
bad.
eating the
Girls won't give
ramen.
you head.
Mom, I'm not eating the ramen.
Fuck with ramen. Stop that.
Never
How was your weekend?
It was good. I just hung out with my friend Jessica. She made me food and she did my makeup. And that's pretty much it. Shout out to Jessica. Love you.
What's up, Jessica?
Oh my god, let me tell you. So I worked 3 doubles in a row, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then my feet are aching, right? Because I'm a server, I'm running around. I get home that night, I'm so ready to go inside, the door's locked. Gotta knock on my boyfriend's window real quick to wake him up and everything. I trip over something and break 2 of my toes, so that's how my weekend went.
She has broken toes, y'all.
Yeah, my toes are broken.
Word, like
That
for real.
sucks.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
to like end it all.
I was telling her though, like after I fell, like I was on the ground and I was in so much pain, and I was thinking to myself, like, you'd be that chick that dies in the horror movie because you fell and you're like crying in the dirt, like you'd be the first one to die. Get up, like get over it. But I actually broke my toes, so.
Why do you don't have a key?
Yeah, no, it's a long story.
Yeah,
So
hey,
I had to make it that way.
Walmart, get you a key. Home Depot, Lowe's.
I know.
98 cents.
My weekend was straight. Shout out to Ermile for giving me right with my French braids and all of that. I've been holding it down under the do-rag. I ain't ready to unveil it yet. Got a photo shoot coming for that. My cousin says I look like a Crip, so I replied to him. I can't actually say that on the show, but it's all good. Shout out to Drew the Jew behind the camera. Drew Ferrier is in the building. Shout out to High Point Gamer, our sponsors. Also, if you are looking to get your dope tracks played on the show, please submit your music to IndyMixtapes@gmail.com. DJ Hot Pick of the Week is going to be about a homie, Young Joe. I can't wait to get into Hear Roses. I think we're supposed to jump into social studies unless we need to stretch homeroom, right? Are we stretching homeroom? We good? Am I waiting for the bell? I was the kid in class always did my damn work early. So I was always
I was the
looking at
opposite.
everybody else like, motherfucker, you ain't done yet? The answer is R. don't know.
Now
Are?
you're just realizing how much Dave talks in it.
Yeah, he talks a fucking lot.
Talks a fuck ton. But
Yeah.
it's nice seeing you in this spot.
Yeah, because I look better. The fuck? Throwing shots.
Shots
I'm not
fired.
playing. We were throwing shots. It's my show. I'm Bobby Brown, motherfucker. Ralph Tresvant sitting in the
He's
back.
been waiting for this since season 1, episode 1.
Yes,
He's
since
got the
rehearsals, I've been practicing for this.
No, I've always wanted to sit in that chair. I'm like,
Yes,
I want to sit
I'll put
there.
my ass-
The light hits you perfectly. It's yeah.
It's spectacular. It feels good. They bring me filtered water and all.
Damn.
But yeah, now we're gonna get into the homie Young Joe's top song of the week. DJ Hot Pick of the week, Roses. Dempsey, drop us into that real quick, man. You know what I mean? You ain't supposed to say that, man. Theater of the heart, man. Theater of the mind. Damn.
Where did we go wrong? I remember calling you on the phone. Last night was like a blur to me. Today you didn't say a word to me. I know that lately I've been tripping. I've been dipping on the sideline. Remember you would be the one I talk to. Now we barely speaking and it haunts you. I'm trying to get it back. I know that you miss all this loving you was getting, baby. I just need a chance to show you that I love you crazy. Girl, I brought roses, roses. One for every time that I broke your heart. If it's not too late to say I'm sorry. Girl, I brought roses, roses. One for every time that I made you cry. I hope it's not too late, not too late to say. Not too late to say I love you. Not too late to say I need you back. And all your loving, girl, I'm needing that. What's it gonna take for us to be on track? You used to trip about my hours in the studio. Late nights, think I'm fucking with these groupie hoes. I'm just doing all of this so we can win. Girl, I can make it better if you let me in. I brought roses, roses. One for every time that I broke your heart. If it's not too late to say I'm sorry. Girl, I brought roses, roses. One for every time that I made you cry. I hope it's not too late.
It's a mental thing. Yeah, but when you're with, what's good, everybody? We coming back in social studies and spin the globe. We're gonna talk about Meek Mill and Safari's altercation. Does anybody know where it actually happened?
You gotta introduce them.
Oh shit, I forgot about these motherfuckers over here. Y'all always here in class. Roll call to my right.
Hey, it's your boy Brandon Black, aka B Black. That's Black with a Q. You can catch me on my Twitter handle at @BBlack_ and on IG at @BBlack. Shout out to the management company, Black Bishop Management, my boy Chuck Easy, and my artist Royalty. About to go on tour, man. Shout out to Royalty. To my right.
What up, guys? Steph Kim here. 2 A's. Don't forget. Follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter. I said Twitter already.
Yeah.
2 A's. Don't forget.
Steph Camp with 2 A's.
Yes.
2 A's.
I apologize.
Okay,
There we go.
Anyways.
Spin the globe, get into social studies.
Shout out to Ryan, man.
Does anybody? Yeah, shout out to Ryan for the kids.
I got you guys.
You should have saw us on the
I
other
knew who they were.
podcast because we got the team going.
Yeah,
we back together again. Shout out to Off Top Podcast real quick. But yeah, getting into social studies with Meek and Safari. I don't know where it happened, but I
I
saw
don't
the
believe it,
whole thing.
honestly.
All right, I think this Meek and Safari thing was the start of all the fuckery that was the BET Awards weekend. It was the very
like
beginning.
It was a
of
pregame.
It was like
It was a pregame.
Yeah, it was like the pregame to like all the shit that happened at the show.
So it was a tournament of fuckery, and they had losers go first.
Yes, basically,
No.
what happened was Safari showed up in LA for the BET Awards this week. I don't know where they were at. Maybe there was a BET event. He showed up to talk to some people. He happened to see Meek Mill getting out of the van, and this is the video that was
And
seen.
hauled ass.
And hauled ass, basically.
Hold that.
Then proceeded to let his homeboy get jumped. That came to his defense. And then afterwards, he got on video on camera where he called out Meek Mill and he called him a bitch made nigga. He said he's scary and he needs
You
people,
hold
23
ass.
people
How
to
is he a
jump.
bitch?
Now,
I'm so confused. dudes.
If we had the video to show, I'm not sure where in the exact video there was 20, 30, 50, 40 people that came out of nowhere that jumped Safari.
Thank God for the video.
Thank God for videos, because he would have had people out here looking crazy. He tried to get ahead of it before the actual video got out and surfaced, and he was like, man, he came out with 20, 30 dudes, and I'm in my all white, and I'm still clean. Right. I'm in a Rolls Royce.
Right.
Make sure you see the double R. Make sure you check the headrest.
I think that
I'm starting in my rented Rolls Royce for the weekend.
I think that was the problem that everybody had, because we saw what he was calling a jumping, and it was really like a scuffle at best. Yeah. It literally looked like somebody had the Instagram or the Twitter post of the intro of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Will Smith getting spun out on the basketball court. That's exactly what it looked like.
It was terrible.
It was not.
It wasn't a jumping if you ran away and got away with no scratches or marks or anything.
I'm just mad his homeboy. He left his homeboy there to get jumped. His homeboy came in his defense, and his homeboy was really the person getting punched.
That's a fake friend.
It looked like by like a preacher, maybe like a person of Nation of Islam, because you know Meek Mill is from Philadelphia, so you know that's real strong, heavy. I don't know if it was person from Nation of Islam. I'm sorry if I'm making fun of y'all, but that's what it looked like. Who was swinging on Meek and his people, actually Safari and his people. But these are the people who Safari said was jumping him, and I just didn't see that in the video.
So who does this work in advantage for, Safari or Meek?
No one.
Neither of them.
I mean, Meek looks better. Just
I didn't know who Safari
shit.
was until like I saw the stuff with him. Yeah.
Or you didn't know until
really
Nicki broke up with him.
But Meek's the reason I
listen, they both just trying to get Nicki's attention and it's not working out and they need to let her go.
I just think it's a horrible thing when you're fighting over exes that don't want you. As a man,
you're trying to fight over who was the better ex.
Who was the better ex? I was the better ex, or you was the better ex. I think at this point Meek probably doesn't care, but Safari also should have been ready to see Meek. Because my thing is, with you new age computer gangsters, when you say you're gonna see somebody on site, whether it be 10 months, 4 months, 2 days, a year later, be ready for the actions that come with it. Meek, Safari wrote a check that he couldn't cash, and basically wasn't ready to see Meek Mill whenever he was ready to see him.
Okay, well, in Safari's defense, when Meek got out the car, he could have had a gun. In his defense. Yes. That's his only defense for running when he saw him open the door. That's all I have. I'm not defending anybody, but I'm just thinking from my point of view, if I would have been Meek Mill.
I think it's a little bit dramatic.
I'll take that. But thank God for videos, because there was no guns drawn, and there was no 20 or 30 dudes that tried to jump him.
Right.
Yes.
Well, getting into the BET Awards, after all of that madness, was it a shit show or was it actually decent? Because I didn't watch it. I'm not going to watch the BET Awards, because BET don't fuck with the South.
Oh, man.
Period.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I had to give the BET Awards maybe a 7.5 this year.
Agreed.
I think it was a 7.5 because it was entirely too long. It started at 8 o'clock. And it ended at 12:10, and there was a whole bunch of unnecessary performances.
Yeah, but I feel like last year's was like short too. I feel like they're always like undercut, and then this year they tried saving it. I don't know, but I feel like they're always undercut like 2 hours, and you're like, what the hell, bro? They cut it off already.
I think for a award show, I have like a 3 hour max.
Like 3 hours.
Like I have a 3 hour max before I don't give a damn what the hell goes on.
That's usually how long
only the Oscars can drag on that long.
Yeah.
And I don't even care about the Oscars.
That's just because white people watch the fuck out of the Oscars.
But I respect the Oscars. You wanna know why? They put on that music to let you know, hurry the fuck up.
Yeah.
Cut, wrap it up, get started, get going, get this, and go home, please. Yeah. They try to stay on schedule. The BET Awards, they tried to. They did good with the performances, but there was a couple of impromptu performances. I felt like, Deborah, please stop having Maxwell perform every year. Why does he perform every year? I don't know. I like Maxwell.
He's the essence of BET.
You gotta get that check, man.
But look,
that's Maxwell.
Maxwell performs every year. He happens to have a set every year.
I just feel like he has to at this point.
Maxwell.
It's like Maxwell. He has to.
Somebody else has to perform.
I think there should be staples, and I think there should be certain people that should be there every year, such as I think they should pay Missy Elliott to be there every year.
Okay.
I think they should pay somebody from different areas of the U.S. region, or maybe from outwards to Europe.
He wants to see more people from the South.
So think about it. If you had like a CeeLo Green or Big Boy come on there and they like, yo, this is the new talent. We got a short showcase, and they do like a quick little medley, and then be like, okay, you got 5 new artists that you can check out, opposed to saying, hey, we got somebody old and dusty. You know all of the songs.
But I just feel like that's what they have to do with the BET Awards. They always do it, and that's their format. We have to have oldies, we have to have newbies, we have to have that's what I'm saying.
Because you were saying earlier, people don't know hip hop history, and
they don't. And I feel like people to watch BET, the awards or just BET in general, they will learn a lot more than the hip hop that is now.
Nah, you new kids out there calling MC Light a host and doesn't know that MC Light is a rapper.
You can't call MC Light.
I'm tired of that. Look, MC Light she's a rapper originally first before she was ever a host for the BET Awards. Stop that. BET, please do better in your transitions. There was a part of the show where they were cutting from SZA for SZA to perform. Excuse me if I'm saying it wrong.
So bad.
And they took a 5-minute delay that was live on the show trying to set up her stage performance. They cut in her performance late. I think she was supposed to perform 3 or 4 songs. She only ended up doing the 2. A wonderful performance, says that you did your thing still despite the setback, but they didn't get that right. There was a lull in between the New Edition performance. They had the younger kids that performed from the movie. The younger kids, which was dope, very dope. But there was 5 minutes in between them accepting an award, and after they accepted their Lifetime Achievement Award, there was like 5 minutes that was live where they were trying to set up the New Edition stage.
Right.
And that we didn't know they were going to perform. They just showed up. They just lifted up the stage and were like, "Oh, New Edition!" And I think because it was New Edition, people were just like, "All right, you know."
Maybe a little bit more practice.
I'm gonna let y'all go.
I mean, messed up because of Bobby, so give him a slide.
Maybe Bobby didn't know they were supposed to hit the stage. I don't think the way it looked like New Edition didn't know they were hitting the stage
again.
But they were in all white.
Shit.
But the performance was amazing. That was the highlight of the show for me. It should have ended after that, but for somehow BET squeezed in another 30 minutes of unworthy performances and shit that didn't matter.
So bad booking.
Bad booking.
Wait, did y'all see Trey Songz' performance?
Stop giving Trey Songz the stage. Go ahead.
But I seen him performing. He's very talented. He's good. I don't think he's a shitty singer. He's done well from what I've seen personally and experienced. I've seen he has sang well. Yesterday, I'm hoping he has a sore throat.
It was horrible.
Or the flu, because that was
Did he try to save himself by taking off his shirt?
I don't even know what it was. No, it was in his white tee though.
Trey
I don't
Songz,
think he took it off. I think he's the
Trey Songz is the 35-year-old new dude that's still singing the girls in their dorm rooms. Stop it, bro. You're making the same song for the last 10 years. You've been making the same.
He's supposed to be the new age R. Kelly, except without the chorus.
He's already there though. He just is kind of.
Hey man. I don't know. Trey Songz, you like a midlife crisis in his career.
God.
That was a bad performance.
I was so sad.
Let's transition with the music.
He needs a midlife crisis.
Shout out to Migos. The Migos did a wonderful job. I felt like I was at the club at my house when they came out on stage. They performed all their hits. It turned up. You seen everybody else turned up. Migos was the highlight of the show too.
Migos always turns up though.
They almost turned up on Chris Brown ass.
Oh boy.
And we will talk about them turning up on Joe Budden's ass in detention.
We'll get
Shout out
to
to Migos. I've seen a lot of performances as a concert photographer, and they have really good stage presence. I will say that Takeoff, from a photographer standpoint, is a little hard to take pictures of sometimes, but they have a good stage presence and they present themselves very well. They are, I want to say, one of the few active hip hop groups right now that can actually put on a show that resembles an old hip hop show to some degree.
Agreed.
We're coming back. I mean, of course. I mean, but when they get this shit together, I hope shit gets right. Birdman, pay them people. The fuck, Jazz and Jay gonna warn your ass one time and one time only. But we'll talk about that on another show.
Hey.
Class in session. What it do? Submit your music to IndyMixtapes@gmail.com. Repost, like, submit, comment. We love y'all for tuning in. Shout out to Mama Carrie. We'll be right back.
I know she tuned in.
Subscribe.
Hey, shout out to Mary. If Mary is watching the live chat, shout out to Mary.
I know that if I copped it, I have a reason for talking. But either way I'm walking, I need a Nike endorsement. I seen a false prophet speaking BS for fortune. He had morals and more, but the money was torture. He gave me many resources to get through all the borders. His whip was kinda sorta, riding janky through Georgia. Alyssa hit me up like, damn, where you been? I've been working, I forgot about some friends. Wanna wake up to a bank full of ends. Bank statement went from scooter to a Benz. Bugatti with tents, dropped a couple to cop a triple-double. I know the fucking hustle, I know the pain and struggle. My mama had to buckle, make sure the fan was safe. I use my gifts the least I can for mama's pain. Gotta go, line up my competition and knock them down like some dominoes. Hold up. I can't be riding janky through Georgia. Hold up. I can't be riding janky through Georgia. Hold up. I can't be riding janky through Georgia. Hold up. I can't be riding janky through Georgia. Georgia. Will never catch me slipping. I'm Scotty with the pimpin'. I'm Biggie's bad decisions. My alter ego's victim. Last time I mentioned you was come up time for me. Listen back to my lyrics and said I'm glad I fucking see. I progressed the whole 9, feel like Biggie with the sheet. But I typed it from my phone, so I'm big with a machine. Douche bigger love, you pick along. Goku vs Vegeta, feel like he would not be rapping all the pitches Derek Jeter. Shots thrown. I took a shot at him, he faced the shot alone. I did that nigga wrong, while your efforts bounce like a lace check. All my strides for greatness, like all LeBron's checks. I kill it with respect, no fucking disrespect. But if you come at me, the bars are coming at your neck. Another sacrifice to hope a deal will rise. My homie on the white, he rolling dice tonight. Damn, get it right. Hold up, I can't be right and take it to Georgia, Georgia. Hold up, I can't be right and take it to Georgia, Georgia. Hold up.
You know what money's coming in.
We're having another heated discussion about buttons in here. Not gonna go to it till we get to detention. Right now, we are back in the lunchroom with the homies. We're gonna talk about fake friends and what fake friends are and they are not. This is a kind of like a segue offcut of, a spin-off of the episode we did a couple days ago, speaking about girl code and the lack of girl code. So, please, Miss Serial, what in the hell is a fake friend?
A fake friend?
Yes.
I'm gonna provide an alternative view. I know a lot of people are like, fake friends are the ones that never see you or anything like that. I feel like a lot of fake friends are people that demand your attention. I've had a lot of situations. I have a best friend. I can go months without seeing her. We're busy, you know. I have work. I have school. So does she. We understand we don't have time to talk to each other all the time. But when we see each other, it's like, I love you. You're awesome. But I've had friends that are like, if I can't see them every day or every other day, they're fucking pissed that I'm not giving them
like
my
ready
attention.
To cut it off.
Yeah, and they're ready to cut off the friendship and everything like that because I can't be with them. Like, a majority of my time, I'm like, hey, I got work, I got school. Like, I'm sorry, I can't see you all the time. Like, I have had so.
Yeah, right?
Well, no, I've had friends that are like, you can't make time for me, fuck you, and I'm like, really? Like,
Fuck you.
yeah. So.
How you feeling about it, Steph?
Listen, girl code. You're fake if you hook up with your friend's ex. If you hook up with your friend's ex, you are not friends. You are fake.
Now,
Let me say this again.
Please
you
preface
are
it.
fake.
Now, you're saying hooking up, you mean dating your ex and your friend's ex, or
making
fucking?
out, fucking, whatever the hell you want. If you have to do anything to lie to your friend or have to not say to your friend, you're fake. You're not a real friend.
Well, what does your friend's sex life have to do with you? I'm just, because I'm prefacing.
Because you're coming at my guy.
But he doesn't belong to you anymore. You gave him back to the
Yeah,
pool.
but that's just not what it is. You don't do that. It's just respect for your, like, you don't do that. You don't cross those boundaries. That's what it is at the end of the day. If it's an ex that you don't give a fuck about anymore and you come up to me and ask me, hey, can I, blah, 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 I really like him, whatever.
Yes.
That's fine. You're not being fake.
Yes.
Because you came up to me how I deal with that and you still pursue what you're going to do. But if I don't like it, that's my problem. But you still came up to me and you weren't fake about it. If you don't come up to me and tell me, yo, can I mess with this guy? Can I do this? Whatever.
No, I agree with you too.
Othello,
because you have
before we
feelings
dig
for
into
them at one point.
the female and male perspective,
It's different. That's why I'm laughing.
What's your perspective of a fake friend?
Because I'm dying because I'm thinking to myself, because David sits in this chair. David has this chair. When David's not here, I can sit in this chair. If there's a girl and someone's in her, then that's their girl. If she's not occupied, then I'm up in that. That's a Got Phonics reference.
Okay.
Oh.
Quote Got Phonics.
My opinion of a fake friend,
Yes.
from a male's perspective, would definitely be someone who's always trying to undercut you in front of everyone else publicly.
I like that.
I believe there's some points in times when you have friends who are in silent competition with you and they won't acknowledge the fact that they want what you have, so subconsciously they'll do things to hurt your character.
You literally just said what I said.
For guys, it's a little different.
You literally just said what I
For
said.
guys, it's a little different. So I might be talking to a girl,
Y'all heard.
and a dude, or one of my homies, well, fake friends might come up and say, "Oh, he's not driving his car tonight, right? Because he ain't got no gas money." So it's like just a shade of undercut, just something weird like that. You know what I mean? It's just, oh, yo,
Girls do that pretty often too, to be honest with you.
But we call that normal behavior.
I I do not mean to cut you off. I had a friend one time that was like, hey, I grew out of these bras like a long time ago, but they'll fit you. Do you want them? Like, and I was like, that was...
Okay.
No, but she did it in front of a bunch of people.
Right,
like, and I was
Oh, okay,
like...
okay.
And I was so
She did it at the expense.
Yeah.
She made a joke at the expense
It was
of
a
me.
long time ago, but I was like, why did you do that? Like, I don't know
You
why she
confronted
did
her. You weren't fake about it.
Well, no, there was a guy that I liked and everything, and she did it like right in front of him, and I felt like she just did it for the purpose
Right,
of
just
being
to
like a
bring you
big.
down.
And I was
Yeah.
like, why would you do
Now,
that?
did she
We paid for that.
Did she ever try to talk to this
We
guy?
all know I have no titties. Why would you do that?
Right.
Yeah, like, she's a fake friend for that, though.
Did she ever try to talk to this guy or holler at this guy?
I have no idea.
She obviously was jealous of some sort.
It's going back to what you said about almost like the competition thing.
Okay.
Like, you're getting attention. I'm not. I'm going to slide this in here real quick. And I knew what she was doing, too. And I was like, yo, like, what
Yeah, but
the?
she's fake for that.
Black, how you feel about fake male friends?
Fake male friends. I do agree
Well, how
with
you
you.
describe them?
I would say just like you, people who are in competition with you, subconsciously, unconsciously, just unknowingly because they don't like you. They're trying to pretend to be a friend to know what you got going on, what's going on in your life, what you doing, and they're only there just to bring you down. They're only there to give you bad advice. They're only there to never lift you up. That is a fake friend to me.
An anti-Khaled.
An anti-Khaled, yes, an anti-Khaled. Khaled might be the extreme of a real friend, but someone who's just not gonna keep it real with you. Hey man, you like my song? Nah, that shit's trash, bro. Tell me. Let me know.
Exactly.
Hey,
Be honest.
hey,
No lying.
Hey bro, I like your girl. Or I like this girl. You know what I'm saying? I know you used to talk to her, but I'm trying to smash. Is that cool? Yeah, that's cool. That's a real friend. That happens. But guys do that right. Guys.
I am right.
Well, guys will more than likely.
This day.
Guys will more than likely go ahead and try to get the cosign from that male perspective just to make sure it's okay. Women, I feel like women more than likely will not even try to ask. They'll just go and have sex with that guy that they're trying to get into on the low. And then when the information comes out, they're like, I'll deal with it later. But
Exactly. They're fake.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like there's more representation. What we're trying to get at is the point that there's probably more representation in fake women friends than there are male friends. Maybe I could be wrong. It could be an even
I
playing
think it's
field.
50-50.
Because
there's some dudes out there, and we all know who they are because you are in the nightlife. We all know who you are. You do this one thing with this one group of people, and you'll say fuck them, and then do another thing with another group of people, and you say fuck them, and then you try to do something on your own, and then that doesn't work out, and then we just see you trying to hang out with everybody, and you wonder why people don't kind of work with you.
It's like what I like to call in the new category, you new niggas. Okay, I'm sorry. When I say niggas, I mean ignorant. I want to be very correct when I say this. You new niggas are ignorant. Ignorant is the word for representation of niggas for me. Okay, you new niggas like to be liked by everybody. It's not possible. Everybody ain't gonna like you, kid. It's just not. It's the way the world works.
Yep.
The people who try to fit in with everybody, low key be talking about everybody. Okay, that's just how I feel. That's fake. That's a fake friend.
That's a fake friend
What
too.
Sally said
Somebody
about
that
someone
talks
else.
a bunch of shit behind your back.
That's a new nigga, okay? You new niggas is the one that think it's okay to be on the computer talking shit about people behind their back. Or talking shit, period. And then when you see them and you say on sight, you run. AKA Safari. New niggas. I don't like you new niggas.
What's your opinion of a fake female?
A fake female can be a new nigga.
Yeah.
Look, it's everything.
I think that's
new niggas is not just
their-
males, it's women too. Yeah, it's all under one
I
category.
think they get a pass for that because like a fish would swim, you don't say, that's what they do.
Okay.
What's what they do?
You like to believe
That's how
that.
women play politics.
Okay.
What?
That's why we say you acting like a bitch. Why are you texting and tweeting?
Ooh, okay.
It's women politics.
So you think being fake and being flaw is more associated with the fact that women, because we use those terms that
I
we
think
use.
that's within their realm of communicating. And I'm not saying it's right. I think it's just more into what they do, and it hurts them more than it would hurt us.
All right.
And I feel like they have thoughts for me. So
You just have me like speechless right now.
I understand what you're saying. There's been times where I'm not even gonna lie. Like my best friend and I have been pissed at each other.
Yeah, so you just talk about it.
I've done it before. Don't get me wrong. Like I've been that person before. I definitely don't do that now. I find it insanely immature almost to post anything regarding my emotions and what's going on with me, like on social media. Like I said, used to do it. Don't do it anymore. I grew out of it. But I've had friends, like my best friend and stuff, where they've been like, what if I have to go out of my way to do this and this and this, and it's not worth it anymore? And it's like, I know you're talking about me.
Right.
Right. I know you're
Add me or dab me.
game.
Like,
In a very
Add
real
me or
example,
dab me.
men will probably be like, show me the friendly fade, shake hands, and get over it. They might not be the same friends afterwards, but at least they'll show each other that respect.
you get that
I was
over
talking
with.
shit.
And so do women.
And they'll do
Again,
it.
and men won't
barely
either,
seen
and there's
that
some
with
women that won't either. It's 50-50. At the end of the day, there's shady guys and there's shady women. They're fake and they're fake. At the end of the day, that's what it is. There's no separation
What's
of
your
like
opinion of
anything.
a fake? What's your opinion of a fake male friend?
A fake male friend, 2 males or 2 females? Because that's completely
Male,
different.
female. Give me a male, female.
Yeah.
Male to female, fake for me is
From your point
you're
of
either
view,
lying that we're hooking up, or no, that's my boy, it's my bestie, like, and they're saying that about you, like that's my girl, that's my best friend, that's nothing, but you low key want to still like either in love with me, you want to smash, you want to hook up, you
Being
want to do
congruent,
or
anything,
you wanna have
and you're not
something
being
you have.
honest with me. Anything that you're not being honest is a fake friend to me.
Okay.
Unless it's like a surprise party, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
2K17, man. It's 2K17. Be real and be honest.
What someone says about someone else says more about them than that person.
Don't be a new nigga.
it's true.
All right, we wrapping up lunchroom. Get ready to swallow. We got part 2 coming up.
Yes.
Class in session, hosted by your boy Othello C. We'll keep saying this random shit because that's just who I am. I can only be who I am. Shout out to our sponsors, Drew the God starring Drew. I can't say it, damn it. You need to come up with something else, Mr. Perrier. Drew the Jew, THA, right? Follow Drew the Jew for all your 4K needs for your music videos and all that. DJ Gypsy's in this bitch. Can we get some hot boys in here? Can the South live? And we got Ryan Carey coming back for the special co-host. Follow us, repost us, comment, and like. We fuck with y'all so heavy. Shout out to High Point Gamer. I know you're gonna cut me off because I'm using the F word too much, but I can only be who I am. Let's go.
Hey, lonely girl, I could be a lonely boy, waiting for you all alone. Hey, lonely girl, I could be a lonely boy, waiting till you come back home. I've been traveling on the road, going for days and days, still thinking about my love, still thinking about my babe. I wonder if she feel the same now, months gone past. I wonder if she found a replacement like I have, but hey, lonely girl, I could be a lonely boy, waiting for you all alone. Hey, lonely girl, I could be your lonely boy, waiting till you come back home. You've been around the world, seeing a lot of things. Lately you haven't been seeing me. Can I see your eyes? Do you look at other guys when I'm not in your sight? 'Cause I still look for you, hoping that'll be a surprise. You're the favorite thing in my sight. So long.
Welcome back to the lunchroom. I'm in here with Miss Sarah Cereal, my homeboy Ryan Carey, and of course D's.
It's Princess.
Princess D's.
Put some respect on it. Thank you.
If you sent her any dick pics, she hasn't been telling us.
I'll show my friends.
So just keep sending them because she likes them.
I didn't get not one. So, good job, guys.
Keep them coming. Keep them coming. All right, we're back in the lunchroom. We're gonna finish up on fake friends. Can you start on that, Princess? What is a fake female friend? Because I saw you on the sideline. You got some shit to say. I know it's about the subject. It couldn't have been to me.
No, I was just agreeing, with the ladies. But yeah, a fake friend to me is one that runs my name through the dirt and then smiles in my face. Like if I have anything to say, I'm gonna say it to your face and maybe behind your back too, like both.
Let me ask you this, because this is something I always bring up when we're talking about male and female friends. Guys will have a birthday party and we'll be like, yo, can you make it? You can't make it? Cool. Girls have a party and they're like, no, bitch, you gotta go. I know it's in Alaska and I know it's dead winter because my birthday is December 25th, but we're having a birthday party and you must be there or we're gonna outcast you forever.
It's Christmas? Oh, fuck your family. You gotta be with me.
So is that being a fake friend or is that just stuff that you guys just do?
I mean, your friend's gonna be upset. But I wouldn't really say a fake friend. For whatever reason, they're not making it to your birthday. I don't know. I mean, why would you want to miss out on the good time?
Right, but what about the coercion of you need to be here?
I don't really believe that. I mean, everybody has a reason if they're not going to be there, I feel like. Why wouldn't they want to be there?
Because you're not a good friend, so they don't want to come to your birthday party. Ryan, how you feel about
that would hurt.
How do you feel about fake male friends? Or what is a fake male friend?
See, like a fake male friend. That's now I'm like starting to second guess what I had thought coming in. I thought it was like someone I like acquainted with, but those are just acquaintances. Don't. If you're not in the squad, then you're not really there. Yeah, it will cut people out of the squad if you like fuck us all over, fucking ex-girlfriends, anything like that, violating what we think is the guy code, which apparently doesn't exist to some people, but
it's not
because they're not guys.
Yeah,
your guy code is to not have a guy code.
Nah, neither.
No, it doesn't work that way. You haven't seen the old Western? They're like every man has a law because that's the guy.
But you have a law to not have a law. Like your law is like.
That's not the first rule.
That's the
first rule of the
that's
guy
the main
code
rule.
is to protect your manhood. You protect your manhood by following the code.
We're not talking about that.
Protect the shit out of your man.
We ain't talking about all that.
I was telling her beforehand, honestly, like there's shitty women, there's shitty men, there's things that you don't do to your friends. And if you do that, you're a shitty friend.
I'm not friends with
and there
either
are friends
of
that are
those
good friends too.
It's like
there's no girl
morals.
code, there's no guy code, there's just things you don't do to your friends and you don't do that shit. Like, that's it.
Well, coming up with this topic, I did bring up one of the examples I got from Beige Phillips. Shout out to Dante Nero. He said if he's a pretty big dude. He said if he knocks out a guy for his friend that's getting in an altercation with someone, that person he's indebted to Dante for knocking the guy out. It just is what it is with guys. So if Ryan hits somebody in the face for me, I owe him whatever he asked for within the limits of knocking somebody out. So if Ryan calls me at 2 in the morning, he's like, yo, I need you to help me move this couch. I know it's 2 a.m. on a Monday. I gotta go. He knocked somebody out for me.
Damn.
Yeah.
Right.
Homie for life.
Right.
I had a girl, she did that for me.
Yeah?
A girl, I got into a fight with this girl, and I was choking her and punching her, and I almost threw her over the thing, and then 3 guys pulled me back. And when they pulled me to the ground, my friend, like Superman, punched the chick. She did. She flew and boom. Homie for life.
Yo.
We haven't talked in a long time either, but if I seen her, I would still,
what's up?
Yeah.
Shout out to all the friends who you never talk to throughout the year, but when you meet up, it's all good.
Exactly. That's what I was talking about.
Those are real friends.
Yes.
It's weird that you see all the fake friends more often than you see all the real friends. That's
I know
it's
sad, but I live in a different area code at this time.
Because I feel like it's like you enjoy their company.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they're fun to hang around with, but when shit gets real, you're like, okay, well, fuck this. I care a little bit more about myself than you. If you have a real friend, like someone you've been serious with for a long time, it's like when shit gets hard, that's when you make time for them. If they're like, I need you right now, you're like, okay, I got you. Like.
Talking about needs, transition into catcalling. I was gonna say something bad and inappropriate, and I stopped myself. The boy's getting better. Catcalling. Some say it doesn't work. I believe it does work. I just think you need to use the right catcall in the right situation. Ryan brought up the whistling. A lot of girls think whistling is demeaning because they don't think that they're dogs, even though they use dog Instagram and Snapchat filters. Don't know what that's about. But Princess, can you enlighten us on what a bad catcall is?
First of all, I don't use the dog filter.
I don't either.
Second of all, the cat call. I mean, if you say, "Hey, ma," in the pink, like, no.
Hey, girl.
It's a no. It's a no. Don't ever say that again in your life.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl, no.
Well, what would you like to be approached
If you
by?
approach me like a woman, like a lady. Hi, my name's Jeff, and how are you doing tonight? Or I don't know.
And I'm an accountant. How are you?
Count these drugs on this corner. Sarah?
If there's one thing, when men whistle, that I throw up, like, every time. I'm like, I've explained this to people. I've been like, that's not a compliment. Stop doing that. And they're like, why? You can't take a compliment? That's what pisses me off the most. When you say some degrading, nasty shit, and you're like, what? You can't take a compliment? I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I'm not speaking on behalf of all men, but there are some men that will catcall you and everything like that. And as soon as you turn around and you're like, hey, don't talk to me that way. I don't want to deal with you right now. They're like threatening to kill you in like 5 seconds. You're like, man, you're hot anyway. And I'm like, okay. Like,
that's a
you're
lot
a bitch.
in there. That's a lot in there because you're identifying the ego of the man trying to combat the fact that he might have been hurt by you not accepting his catcall, but then at the same time,
it's scary. You'll go from like, hey, how are you? What's good? And like 2 minutes later, being like, fine, I don't like you anyway, bitch. Like,
yeah. That's how it goes. They want to be the ones to end it because they might be hurt, opposed to just saying, all right, cool, whatever. Which is always
Which
better.
I don't understand. Yeah, exactly.
People want to have the last word. Ryan?
No. Like,
I needed. Apparently,
we don't really get catcalled as guys, but
I have been catcalled, and it's freaked me the fuck out. I don't know where in this like last 8 month span I've turned into some like really like attractive.
What was it?
Dude.
Can I ask what she did? Like, I want to know. Like, what did she do?
So there's the Dunkin' Donuts lady that like straight up almost came out the drive-through in my car and was caressing my beard. Like, girl, y'all are more like handsy
so
when you all catcall.
I would never just go up to somebody and like touch them.
Some of you just don't give a fuck. You'll just touch, and
You're
people
mine
like
now.
me that freaks me
I had a
out.
girl put out the
You're
club
mine
for
now.
that.
You
Yeah.
what?
So what is
She was
a
touching my hair. I
good?
told her to get
Like,
the fuck out the club.
you said good
all the way
cat
out the
calls.
club.
What
Yeah.
would be like? What you need to teach me? What?
Well, here's my perspective of catcalling. I believe, because I never understood it, I was always a good guy, as they would call it. I'm working out of that because good guys never win.
That's
we'll
a
get
lie.
into that
I'm
another
still a good
episode.
guy, and I understand that, and I'm okay with it.
Good guys
No.
just don't win.
That's
And
a
there's
lie.
a reason, there's a specific reason for that, and it's not a lie. I'm so sorry.
Good girls don't win.
The reason why catcalls and whistles
Because
are
both
done
ways.
because girls respond to them. Not all of them, but if I'm looking for a duck, I'm gonna give a duck call. If I'm looking for a moose, I'm gonna give a moose call. So if I want a woman, I may approach her a little differently. If she gives me some kind of response that would indicate that she's a thought, then I'm gonna kind of dumb it down and say some ignorant shit to make her say, oh yeah. Hey girl, I can see your pussy from the front. That look nice. Oh yeah, thank you. But a Sarah.
Don't worry, Mom. I'm not gonna try that one. That's the one I'm not gonna do ever.
Like, oh, thank you. Like, no.
One of my favorite cat calls that I've ever done for a girl on that level was from the 69 Boys. I told a girl that half of her weight was below her waist.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Half of your weight is behind your back and below your waist. So I said her ass was fat. And she was like, I don't get it. So we talked about it, and then it just opened up the doors after we talked about other shit, which led to good things afterwards. You have to just shoot your shot. But depending on what kind of girl you're looking for, a whistle might be appropriate or a high might be appropriate. So I guess depending on how...
It's disrespectful at the end of the day, though, you know? And even if you look at somebody and you're like,
Don't do like the whisper
that's a
song.
slut, that's an entire different story. But
It's
it's still disrespectful.
You think so?
Yeah.
Some girls want to be approached that way. They want to know that they look good. Amber Rose wants to know that she looks good.
There's a million ways
Oh my
that you can
She did
let
that
a
twirl for Kevin
girl know that
Durant.
she looks good. You can text her and say like,
I don't have her number. I can't text
okay,
her.
well, you can walk up to her and say like, you look beautiful. Like, that's it.
That shit don't work.
Huh?
That shit don't work.
I
They
tried
get
that
ignored.
one day. I tried
You look
it.
beautiful is
I
so
got a lot of
generic.
backhanded, like, girls
Then
were
walk
not
up and
about
say
that.
hi. Like, introduce yourself.
Yeah, 'cause you're kinda
Like,
weird.
We should talk about
Thanks.
pickup
When you do that.
lines.
We'll do
Pickup
that.
Just walk
lines
up
are
to a girl
funny.
like, you're beautiful.
Add that one to the list. We're wrapping up Lunchroom. Thank you for tuning in. Continue to watch, share, post, subscribe, and fuck with the kids. Wrapping it up with DJ Dempsey, who has all the music, damn it. I don't care what he says. And he will play your request in the club if you give him
No, he
money.
won't.
Classic
don't
session
bullshit.
coming back with music class, talking about DJ Khaled's Grateful. Stay tuned.
Streets, they made me heartless. Gotta struggle if you want it, oh my. Fuck you till the morning. I know you're horny. Come take a ride for the night. Right for the night, oh. Right for the night. Right for the night, oh. Right for the night. Right for the night, oh. Right for the night. Right for the night. Can you ride out with me? Yeah, ride out with me. Ride out with me, oh my. Can you ride out with me? Ride out with me. Ride out with me, oh my. Can you ride out with me? Keep company, yo. Don't fall out of love. Keep it in a choke, oh, just 'cause I be street. I need me a nympho. Fuck me till the morning. And I pay your card, no. If you want a bottle, then we got a case full. Get teed up on my lip. Spaz at the freak show. I got me a model. She do what I say so. And all of my niggas shoot you through the peephole. Yeah, that's my baby. Go bust early goosebumps. Yeah, that's my baby. Take her then I just coast. I don't do no faking. Keep it realer than most do. I just wanna party. Live life to the cup full. Oh my. Streets, they made me heartless. Gotta struggle if you want it, oh my. Fuck you till the morning. I know you're horny. Come take a ride for the night. Right for the night, oh. Right for the night. Right for the night, oh. Right for the night. Right for the night, oh. Right for the night. Right for the night. Can you ride out with me? Ride out with me. Ride out with me, oh my. Can you ride out with me? Yeah, ride out with me. Ride out with me, oh my. Can you ride out with me? Oh my, 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 my. Gangsta, gangsta. Yeah.
Ooh, the bell is wrong. I'm trying to get some instructions from the principal, but he's fucking up. I think he was talking to David. What, you want to redo it? You want to restart it? We good? We good. Damn, I don't know what's going on out here. David, much obliged to you. David holds so much presence in the chair. Gotta give the man props. It has not been totally easy, but I will take those news that you send to him, forward those old fellow C on all social media formats. Let's get into DJ Khaled's Grateful album.
Before we get into DJ Khaled's Grateful album,
what's good?
Shout out to the boy Othello with the classic FUBU on right now. You feel me? FUBU making that 25-year collection return. This ain't the collection return.
That's OG.
This is OG FUBU on right now.
Fashion.
Get it straight, get it right, get it tight. For us,
By us.
by us. FUBU. Grateful. What's up with this, man?
Did anybody buy the album?
No.
I got Apple Music, so technically I get every album when it
Yeah,
drops.
me too.
Yeah.
As long as it's on
Oh,
Apple
I
Music.
didn't buy it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to incriminate
Or would
myself,
I have?
but I found the album, and there was only one song on there that I was really intrigued by.
Okay.
The rest of it,
It was.
it was Good Man
Okay.
by by Pusha T. I can't say it was featuring
There's
anybody
low-key a
else.
hella respect for Pusha T though.
Because Pusha
Like,
T is
I
probably
respect him.
Pusha T has
But
that
he's like
underground
low key.
respect.
Not a lot of people know who he is or respects him, and like, but there's like an underground following for him. I appreciate
It's-
that.
it's
He
a big
has a strong
underground.
cult following underground. I wouldn't say cult following. I would say more just a strong presence underground.
Is he still
That
president
people-
of good music?
Yeah, he is still the president of good music. They do Good Music Fridays every now and then, releasing new music. It's Pusha T, man. He's just respected. He's a respected lyricist. I just don't think nobody buys his music.
I mean, like, even if you are only familiar with Grindin',
Yes.
please go back and listen to Grinding's lyrics. Like,
lyrics.
boy is nice.
But grateful though.
Do you like any of the commercial mainstream hits from the album? So you got
the whole
Shining.
album.
Yeah, I like the
Triple
Rihanna.
X.
Yeah, the whole album is definitely. But I do like Rihanna, the Rihanna one.
The Rihanna joint.
All the other ones, I mean, they're alright. It's alright.
That's how I felt.
What did
It
you
was-
think about the cover? What do you think about a side Khaled beat on the cover?
It's cute. I think
It's
it's
cute?
I think he's cute.
We all love him at this point, though. That's
Yeah.
what
Did
I'm
you
saying.
think
Like,
it
we
was-
all, like, that's my son, too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Can we
Yeah.
shout out
I
Khaled?
feel like I'm raising that child.
He turned his son into a legend. He's only 7
Yeah,
years
for
old.
real.
Yeah.
It's
His
already
son definitely already has a bank account because he's an executive producer and he
Yes.
has writing credits. And all of these songs are being played on the radio, meaning that they make like what, 12 cents a song?
something like
it's
that. A
12,
song, and it's
14 or
getting
something.
hella play. He's getting mass plays because it's very commercial. Personally, I thought the album, there's 23 tracks, maybe 19 actual songs.
Without interludes.
Yeah.
Without interludes.
Yeah.
I thought personally, it's very commercial. It's very Khaled. Like, you know, he doesn't really write or produce songs himself. But I liked actually Wild Thoughts for a commercial song.
Well, that's me,
I
like,
think
Nicky,
perfect
sorry.
timing. A nice summer track to make people dance.
Yeah.
The original song was credited to Carlos Santana. To all you people out there that don't know, Maria. Please, produced by Wyclef. Goes back. Know your facts. You new
Word.
niggas don't have. Y'all new niggas have phones that y'all don't use to research. Let's start there.
What he
You new
said.
niggas don't even know that Khaled is the that side is executive producer.
I have
That don't
one
read.
other quarrel about the album, and I think if anybody's heard it, they can agree. You listen, it's like the Super Bowl. You know exactly what you're gonna get from the album.
Okay.
And Beyonce takes the show. Cool. Something happened. It was all good and all gratitude, and then out of nowhere there was a song, and it just switched into a Future album. Out of nowhere. Like the last 5 songs, it was a whole another album.
Future had like 8 features on that, on that
Yeah,
album.
he was like,
Low key. He had low key had 8
I think
features
that's
on that
why I
album.
didn't like it.
that
Let's
thing.
say 1 to 10. What would you give it?
A 4. Because there was
4?
only one good song on there.
Okay.
No disrespect to all the artists, it was just too commercial, and I didn't feel a connection
But
with
that's
the
what
album.
Khaled makes, though. Khaled makes bangers for the
Yeah.
radio. Like, that's
Right.
what it is.
And it
Like,
was
he's trying to get
successful
played
at
in the
that.
club. He's trying to get played on the
1 to
radio.
10, Steph.
He's a banger.
Right.
Musically, my
Right.
there's two opinions I have. I have like the lyrical view of I actually appreciate music. I actually appreciate what you're writing. So
Okay.
I'll give you a 3, DJ Khaled. But radio hits, bangers, and I shake my ass to it at the club. You get a 10, my guy.
Okay.
That one is eating.
Well,
That's
one-
all he wants.
one-
That's
one to
all
10.
he wants.
Yeah, that's all he wants. So you're welcome.
He
You're
just
doing
wants
right.
those hits.
1 to
He just
10.
wants
Yeah.
1 to
all of
10.
them.
These
What's your
nuts.
1 to 10? Would you,
1 to 10.
I would give it probably a 3.5.
3.5?
Yeah.
I give Khaled a
I
7.
want to give a straight up shout out to
Wow.
Rick Ross.
Strong
For,
seven.
Rick Ross has been on every
Yeah.
Khaled album since the beginning. Yeah, Dempsey, what did you think about it?
I mean, I feel like as a DJ standpoint, that's the biggest DJ like done ever.
Yep.
Like, period. Like,
That's a different
I
perspective.
don't know. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah. Are you gonna be playing his songs in the club?
It's a DJ. So all this track he made is like club tracks.
He's gonna have to. They're bangers.
That's what
DJ
he's
Jack
trying to do.
Bad boys.
That's what he wanted.
Back then, it's always club tracks.
Bangers.
Well, there you go. It
Hey.
comes from Dempsey. It's law.
Hey.
Class in session. We'll be right back with detention, or are we gonna go straight to detention? All right. Well, fuck it. We're gonna go right into detention.
jump straight into detention, please.
We're gonna talk about Joe Buttons. Thank God Brooklyn isn't here for this. Rock throwing, white kid threatening Joe Buttons was pressed by the Migos at the BET Awards during an interview because Joe Buttons walked off stage a little prematurely because, in his tweet, he said the Migos were being sassy.
Okay.
During this interview, I don't know the chick's name, but Joe Buttons was up there.
Nadeska.
Okay, was up there with with DJ Academics, who is the male Wendy Williams
Yes.
of the media world right now. And Academics apparently couldn't hear Takeoff when he was saying, "Hey,
Yeah,
do
he
you feel
repeated it
bad
like
about
7
being
times.
left off of Bad and Bougie?" And I mean, Takeoff. I mean, I would have never asked that.
Honestly though, like
No.
I couldn't understand him either.
don't
Like
understand
even
why
after,
he-
I think
It
after
sounds
the
like
7th
music.
time he did it, Academics still was kind of like Oh yeah. Anyway, it's like I did not understand what he said. I don't blame him for
Very first response to me was kind of scribble scrabble in the way he came out, but every other answer after that he asked him 4 more times was very clear.
But that's takeoff though.
I felt like it wasn't.
I thought it was very clear, and I feel like his very first response wasn't clear, but everything afterwards was kind of clear. It kind of looked like Academics was either trying to make fun of him,
that's what it really
or side-eye throwing a joke, because Nadeska could hear what he said, Joe Budden could hear what he said, just no one, Academics himself couldn't hear what Takeoff was saying. So, DJ Dempsey on cue would pump it up. I think it's very, look, I think Joe Budden was that was a sassy-like response.
But that's Joe Budden.
But that's Joe Budden. He does things for reactions. Now, I commend Joe Budden. I commend Joe Budden, because Joe Budden is a man that will not back down from what he says. He's going to be himself today, tomorrow, next week, and 5 years from now. What he says to you is what he means.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug, and when it's in rock form, you are the Incredible Hulk. You think you can take 3 Migos who have had issues with guns. So I'm just saying, when Offset went like this, I would have ran my ass to the back faster than Safari running from me.
I think Joe Budden is not scared of these new niggas. I'm sorry, I'm not putting these new Migos under the new niggas category. I'm just saying.
But he's new to Joe Budden. They're new to Joe Budden.
In his eyes, he's not scared of these new rappers.
Yeah, and Joe Budden has Joe Budden has no respect for the new rap at all. He thinks like his generation, which I agree with him. Their generation, his music, like, is a lot better than theirs. Like, he thinks that everyone's a mumble rapper and that's it. They were acting sassy.
I don't think that's 100% true.
No, I watched the interview and they were like,
they were.
Well, what has Joe Budden contributed to rap when he was?
But that's not the argument.
This is the argument, because at the end of the day, let me take all of that out, because here's my bias and why I can't stand the New York rap game right now, because I feel like they haven't added anything new to rap, and I feel like the South has done so much. You know what?
No.
How southern does that sound?
Well, no, I'm talking about New York, like, coming out with it. You said they haven't come out with stuff. There's a lot of music coming out of New York.
That's new and relevant, that's original or sounds different from everybody else.
Than the New York rap?
Yeah, what is the
New York rap?
like?
New York is New York flow. That's just what it is at the end of the day. It's different.
New York flow originally or rap would be something that would be it's like slower. Lyricist rap. It's like the beats are probably looped. They're probably the same beat every 3 minutes. It's a very slow BPM, and it's more lyrics added to it.
It's just not the wave right now.
That's not the wave.
It's not the wave, but it's talent. They actually have talent to like produce. They're like, hey, I'm actually writing this. I'm not going, hey, okay. Like,
but that's what it is. Right now.
Doing that,
I don't care if it's popping right now. It's not good.
I think
it's not music. It's not hip hop.
It's early in the state.
5 years.
I take the old side.
It's not going to be remembered.
All right, to Joe Budden's defense, because we get back to Joe Budden, he's in the detention for his reaction to what Migos did. What he did, walking off the stage was very sassy, Joe. That was very sassy.
They were both really sassy.
But in his defense, Joe Budden did tell Migos, and this stemmed, I think the whole situation was already escalated because of the QC situation with Lil Yachty. QC, the label, has been coming at Joe Budden since that situation has happened, and they have been attacking him online and through social media since these situations occurred. So yesterday, like Joe Budden stated, when people come to the awards, there's a buildup of all the shit talking that people talk in the industry during the year, and they usually don't get to see these people until these award shows, which is why I usually hear about a lot of things happening at award shows. QC, the label was there. They were in full effect. I think Academics had co-signed and said they were mentioning stuff before they got on air and talking shit to Joe Budden. So that could explain his mood and his actions. But it was very unprofessional for him to walk off set like he did, dropping the mic, trying to cut the interview short. That was very unprofessional. That was a sassy move by you, Joe. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. But it is what it is.
New York
man.
has,
You're in detention
I just want to keep saying the South has something to say. The South is still popping right now. Regardless if you like it or not, these new cats are doing their thing. We support all local artists.
Yeah.
Especially if you want to submit your music to IndyMixtapes@gmail.com. Try to submit it to get Hot Pick of the Week, played by DJ Dempsey, live on the show. If you got a video and you get Hot Pick of the Week, you will get your video played. Please only submit Hot Fire or we will not play your shit.
And if you really support local artists, please support local artists. Don't be these promoters in the club saying you support local artists and you playing Orlando people. We got good artists in Tampa here that want to get their music played. It don't make sense for you to say you support local artists. Don't put on these fake shows out here. Don't put on these fake shows that you want us to use so you can get people in your club. Don't do that. I don't want to see that no more. I'm talking to you promoters, and Jen, I'm not naming nobody in specific. I'm just saying we see the fakeness. We know you're not from here. If you support local, support local. That is all.
The principal is giving us the wrap it up box on the Chappelle skit.
We were getting the music.
Yeah, man.
So thank you for tuning in this week. Last and final roll call. Let me start off with the homie, Godphonics. Come back safe. We need you here so we can make fun of you when you're in the chair. The homie,
please have
Drew the Jew in the back, holding it down with the cameras. The principal, classic. Ryan Carey. Ryan, can you yell out your handle real quick?
The Ryan Carey.
Thank you, because I'm not gonna remember to say it. And on the other side of the classroom, we got Miss Sarah Serial. Was it underscore?
And then it's the regular.
Miss Sarah Serial. She's not on Twitter. I've been looking. She ain't on there. But Instagram, she got
just
the
look
pics
below,
for you.
you'll see our names right
But
here.
don't send dick pics, because she'll rate them and make your feelings.
She'll post
hurt.
those publicly.
She'll post them. Final roll call on set. To my left.
Princess D's Nuts in the house. Follow me, all S's.
Get it right.
Steph Kim here, 2 A's. Don't forget Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram. Follow me.
Hey, and your boy Brandon Black, aka B Black. Twitter is B Black with the Q underscore, and on IG B Black simply put. Let's go. Let's get it.
Hey.
DJ Dempsey on the ones and twos. Appreciate you, sir, for being on time. And
no phone this week.
No phone this week. No drinking this week. And I survived. Thank you all for supporting me.
Othello C, hold it down.
Othello C, follow me on eBay at Versailles Beach. Hit me up at Hit Them Folk FL on the PS4. Class of session, class dismissed.
Hey.